Okay, so I thought I'd just quickly show you around our cabin on Anthem of the Seas. On deck 7, 242 Junior Suite. It shows you this slightly back from the centre, that's where we are, a little red dot. And we're right by the lobby, so it's really easy in and out from the lifts. It's not noisy, you don't hear a lot of noise from the lifts. Any cabin you're on the ship, you'll hear people walking past, you hear doors closing and toilets flushing. So I think the main thing to do if you're worried about noise, don't be above or below one of the public lounges, because you hear more noise and music from there. Doorbell, look at that. That's posh. You get a few extra perks in a suite, in a junior suite, in a balcony or an inside cabin. I'll show you some of those as we go around and just talk about those. So the first thing you can see is the room, clearly bigger than a standard balcony, and you get separate bathroom and toilet. On this side is the toilet. It's quite nicely done, plenty of room in there. It's quite handy to have a separate toilet in there if someone's having a wash or a shower. You can use the loo at the same time. Just gives you a bit of extra space. And we'll have a look through into the bathroom. This is really nice. This is one of the bonuses you get really with a suite. Standard balcony cabins are okay, but they are small. You've got to be very organised in the bathrooms. But with this, you get, in addition, you get a bath. You won't get that in a standard balcony. You've got a little shower that you can use to wash your hair there if you like. And also, you've got a separate walk-in shower. It's pretty huge, really, for a cabin. Got a little seat there you can sit on. An odd glass window that goes into the main cabin. It's heavily frosted, you can't see through it. I've tried, I've had wifey in there having a shower and I've watched, but we can't see anything, so you're quite safe. The only thing is though, at night time, if you come in and put the light on, it will shine the light into the cabin. So maybe you won't want to use this room at night time, you'll use the separate toilet. Shower's really good, it's got this big huge rain forest type shower above it, or you can use your standard shower head there if you want to. Lots of goodies you get the conditioner, shampoo and soap, Salt and Breeze they call it. I don't know if that's a particular brand name or just something that Royal Caribbean make up. I use it, it's fine, it smells okay, it works fine. Wifey uses her own products, so she brings them with her. Okay, outfit device. A standard bath, not a whirlpool. Some suites that you're on, certainly on P&O, we've been on, you get a little whirlpool bath. This is a standard bath. It's actually quite short. I'm not that big, I'm just under 6 foot. But I can't lay out too much in it, and it's quite narrow as well. But it's a nice bonus, isn't it, than just having a shower if you want one. Okay, through into the main cabin. That's where you put your key card. Without that in there, your electrics won't work. We always just bring a store card or something just to put in there. And you can dim the lights with the dimmer there if you like. Nice big comfy bed. Yeah, all the beds are the same, I think, whether you're in a suite or a balcony. Loads of storage. Cupboards beside the bed, some extra hanging space. You've got your standard safe that you get in all the balcony cabins. Some plugs beside the bed. On Royal Caribbean they are American, so they're the flat 2-pin plugs. If you can see, flat 2-pin plugs. This gadget is really good. My son bought this for me for birthday. It's got a selection of 2-pin you can use. You can use UK, and it's also got a European, the round pin options, but for here, 2-pin, flat 2-pin for America. And here we've got some USB ports on the plug, 4 of them, and the UK option there. I'll just go into there. Some extra light switches on the side, play around with them, see what works. And then you've got the main wardrobe, loads of hanging space. We've got loads of hangers this time. If you need any more, just ask your cabin steward. Sometimes you find you haven't got enough. You get the wooden ones as standard in the cabin. He'll bung you a few extra wire ones if you need them. Storage for your shoes and things underneath. Yeah, under the beds you can bung your suitcases. There's plenty of room under there for large suitcases. You can see ours are under there when we first got on board. Lots of room there. Lots more storage, cupboards, little soft closed drawers. Nice touch. Big telly. Get a remote control, a few different channels. It's not brilliant, the TV actually on Royal Caribbean. You have to pay for your movies. You do get a basic movie channel for free, otherwise you have to pay for your movies. You can also find your stateroom account on there, the cruise compass, entertainment, what's on, messages. You can look at your dining options, room service, movies on demand that you have to pay for. Just check out the price. I think they're about $11.99, $11.99 for a movie. We haven't had time to sit in and watch a movie. We've been too busy really. I suppose if the weather's not so good, you can sit in and watch that. You can look at your account as well. Split 2 ways, but ours is just all onto one account. It just gives you an overview of what you spent, and you can also go individually into the account and see, have like an itemised bill. There you go, it tells you exactly what you spent your money on. We get some free drinks on board, so the zeros are the drinks we don't have to pay for. That's because we're Diamond. Diamond, you get 4 drinks each 24 hours. Karen's got the soft drinks package, refreshment package, so she doesn't have to pay for any non-alcoholic drink either. Because in the junior suite we get this extra coffee machine. Kaz has tried one. She found it a bit strong. I don't like coffee, so I don't use it. We were told initially that you only get 4 free, and then you have to ask for extras, but the ones we used have just been replaced, so you can don't seem to be charged for that. Then you get your breakfast tea or mint tea choices. Yeah, and then you've got your standard fridge, mini fridge. It's empty, you don't get anything in there. We've got some snacks in there to take home. You can put your water, you can ask for ice if you like. Have that delivered to your cabin each day if you need to. And then we've got a little seating area, a little corner sofa. The other advantage you get with the junior suite is, of course, the balcony is bigger. It's just the same depth as a balcony cabin, but it's wider. Little seating area, again more plugs. We've got another little plug socket there that just and it's got like a European one on it there, so there's a European option to put your plugs into. Nice balcony door. You have to get that shut. Once it's open, your air conditioning turns off. It doesn't have to be locked. Well, you turn the handle to close it, your air conditioning will come on, but you can still open it from the other side. Nice big balcony. A couple of little comfy loungers. You can recline them most of the way back if you want to. Loads of space. Nice balcony. We've enjoyed this. We're on deck 7. We're probably sort of halfway in height up the ship. Great views, and we're on the little humpy bit, the bit that sticks out. If you look on Anthem of the Seas and even Odyssey of the Seas, you'll see some of the cabins are slightly set back. We'll see that as we look over the edge in a minute. But this is on the hump, poking out bit, so you get a great view out to sea and down to the ocean. You've got nothing really in your way. Lovely. We're just at sea today, heading back to Southampton, probably coming into the Bay of Biscay now. It might be a bit windy as I look over the edge. There you go, there's our view forward to the pointy end. Oh, you can see the North Star up there. Can you see it? It goes over the edge on the sea day. You have to pay extra for that, $19.99 I think it is. Or if you've got the key, we used the key, we'll talk about that on the main video. You can get a free ride in there. There's our view forward, and as you can see down there, we can look straight down into the sea. Beautiful. And across to the back of the ship. Yeah, a bit windy out there. Lovely, great view. See, I'll show you some of the cabins that are set back. When you look down, you're obviously looking down to the deck 5 walkway, or you're looking onto the lifeboats. The glassy bit there is this, that's a restaurant, part of Jamie's restaurant. There's one at the front as well, which is a smoking area. Might be the other way around, but probably don't want to be above the smoking area, so check your deck plan when you book your cabin. Try and avoid being above the smoking area because you'll get some smoke drift up. Yeah, that's our cabin, 7242 on deck 7, junior suite. The other perk you get with a junior suite, you can go to Coastal Kitchen, which is a little private sort of speciality restaurant up on deck 14 by the Windjammer. You can go there for dinner in a junior suite. If you've got a main suite, so above a junior suite, just start with a main suite. You can go for breakfast, lunch and dinner. We've only had one meal in the Coastal Kitchen. That's because there's a group of 12 of us here and the others are in balcony cabins. So we really wanted to share our time with them. Telephone, you can phone any cabin, just pick the receiver up, type in the cabin number of your friends and you can speak to them directly. It's quite handy. It's also a bit awkward keeping in touch with people on the ship. If you're in a big group, we've got the key which gives us Wi-Fi, and the Royal Caribbean have got an app with a messaging system on that anyone can use for free. You don't need Wi-Fi for it, it's freely available. You can use that. Don't always get a notification, but it's another way you can try and keep in touch with people. Yeah, nice cabin. We've enjoyed our cruise. Next year we're off on Anthem of The Seas, which is a similar class ship to this, slumming it in the balcony. Yeah, we've been lucky to have a junior suite this time. Great service on the ship, lovely food as well. You should have seen some of that on our main video. 7242, yeah, junior suite.